Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. So I want to give you an update on a few things. First of all, these dang mosquitoes. Do any of you guys out there have any recommendations organically on different types of sprays or things that I can use to get rid of these mosquitoes? At least repel them from my area. I'm bit up. I'm getting bit up again. I had to go put this on and look at my feet. I am literally sitting outside with a blanket wrapped around my legs and my feet because they get you through the socks and clothes too. So I said, good luck trying to get me now. So yeah, if you guys have any recommendations for organic sprays, like I heard like lavender, maybe clove. Neighbor dog. He's so cute. They call him Oreo. Anyhow, leave a comment below and let me know, okay? The other update I wanted to tell you guys is this Sunday we will be at Reed Park playing music. There's going to be a lot of players that are going to be at the Day of the Dead, which is November 9th, starting around 3 o'clock. But for those of you guys that are not going and you want something to do, please come out to Reed Park and join us. We will be playing music still, okay? I'll be there. So that's the other thing. I want to make that very clear. And just so you know, everyone is welcome. When I set up this group, it was open to everyone. In other words, kids, pets. You can dance, you can play music, you can have a picnic lunch. You know, you can sit and listen. No matter what, it is healing for everyone, okay? And if you need hugs, you need resources, you need some strength and support, who cares? That's what we're there for. So anyway, I hope to see you guys Sunday. The other thing is my friend Yakuba, he's still in the hospital. I went to visit with him this morning, and I walked in to a nurse being there, and I asked him, like, how's he doing? Because the last we had heard, at least that they told him, was he would be released as soon as today. And first thing I heard was he's not going home until at least another week, maybe 2. So he had another blood transfusion last night and another one this morning. I guess he's got some infection, and he's on an antibiotic again. I did happen to ask them, I said, do you think any of this is a cause from the actual blood transfusions? I did some research on blood transfusions, and it's pretty dang scary for me when I read it, but of course, there's statistics, you know, it doesn't affect everyone the same, obviously. But if you think about how many blood transfusions this guy's had since September, the beginning of September, you'd be like, God knows, you know, I'm just glad that he's in the hospital. He's not very happy to be there still. He misses his home, he misses his bed and his food. So please, guys, if you can, from the bottom of my heart, pray for him, okay? Pray that he gets the health up enough to come home. We do still have the event coming up November 15th here in Tucson to help raise money for him. I'm hoping that he'll be out by then and be able to join us. Either way, all the money and the proceeds from the event will still go to him. So I just keep praying. That's all I can do. I'm sitting here like, I don't know, recently I just told him, you know what, we need to apply for the Social Security disability benefits. It's the only thing left. He didn't have it through his work, so I've been helping him with like DES stuff, and we got him all set up. I got all that stuff done. It took a while. So, yeah. In the meantime, we are still working on figuring out how to fix his roof. I think we finally figured that out. And I have been cleaning up his yard, and Marvin and I have been painting, and he just brought me another can. Yeah. He knew I would get all over it, so I got that back area. I'm going to be painting it. I don't need Marvin's help. I got a ladder. I'm very excited. I want to tackle it. It just is well overdue. But dang, look at this trailer. For those of you guys that don't know, I'm renting a room from Yakuba. That's how I kind of wound up here. I told him, hey, I'm visiting, and I might as well stay because I'm doing World Peace Day and setting it up, and that's coming up, I think, what was it, September 21st. And I said, I need a room. So he said, okay. And then he looks at me and says, Amber, I need a doctor. I'm sick. And that's kind of how it went. So, please, guys, if you can, just send some prayers. I'm doing okay. I'm missing a few people from my life who mean dear to my heart, and it's an emotional roller coaster. You know, it's hard to get up sometimes and keep going and putting on that smile, but you know what? We got to do it. We have to fight through it. What is that saying? I say it a lot, which is the devil's a liar. It's what's in the mind that counts. You know, I think the last class I took about life in general and about our thoughts, you know, only 10%, 8 to 10% of our thoughts are actually real or actually mean something. The rest of it is just BS. Remember that next time you get a thought in your head. Keep hanging in there, guys, whatever you're doing. My body is shutting down again, and I'm losing weight and muscle mass. The last time I got like this, where I was 107 pounds, a lot of people thought I was on drugs, but it's my body. They were checking me for autoimmune back then. I have fibromyalgia and degenerative disc. I also have elevated prolactin, which has created a growth in my pituitary gland, which actually has been depleting me of important vitamins and minerals, like vitamin D, iron, magnesium, all those things. So it's a struggle to get my weight up. I have been eating, I've been sleeping. I don't know if it's just the stress or the depression. I guess maybe I'm a little depressed. But as you can tell, I'm smiling. I'm doing my art. I'm walking. I'm calling friends. I'm going to the park and playing music, and I'm helping other people. And in doing that, makes me heal. So just so you know, I'm okay. But I'm a little nervous about going in, because if I go into the hospital, they're going to want to do another surgery on my neck because my plate has moved. I did have a surgery here, C6 and 7, back in 2018, and it's moved. I've got some bulging coming out. I got swelling on my neck. All my veins are bulging out. And just so you guys know, it's not drugs. I'm just tired. And I've been working too, doing landscaping and house cleaning. Picking up jobs. I have one Friday and one Saturday. And I'm trying to keep my head above water financially. And also helping Yakuba pay his bills. So I hope you guys understand that the stress is good for you. Stress makes you reach out. Stress makes you ask for help. It makes you get off your butt and do something about it. And I'm doing something about it. Only thing is, I need to go to the hospital and have them run my blood work, do some x-rays, and go from there. You know, while I'm at it, I just remembered, I want to give a shout out to my sister, Bonnie. I haven't seen her since my father died, and we haven't really been that close over the years, but about 6 months ago or so, I found out that she's actually got stage 3, I think it's melanoma, and I just talked to her today, and she's got like 3 or 4 different doctors. They're checking her for her 3-month follow-up to see if any of the cancers traveled to any more of her body. I guess they've taken some lymph nodes, moles. I mean, it seems cancer runs in our family. I'm scared to get my cancer checked again, too. I mean, yeah, I smoke too much. My dad died from lung cancer, my aunt from ovarian, my grandmother, I think she had lupus, and I'm not sure what other problems that she died from. I just know she had breathing problems and was on like 20 different pills. My mother, she passed away from cirrhosis and pulmonary heart disease at 44. So I'm still here. I don't know how, because I should have died a long time ago. Actually, I've died a few times, but that's just a little story, okay? I wanted to update you guys, and I guess you get a little story. So, I hope you're having a good day. Tell me where you're from, how you found my video, and welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you so much. All the ones that have been with me for a while. I so appreciate you guys. And I want you to know I'm right here, I'm okay, and by me talking about it makes me feel better. It's been a while since I've done a personal video or talked about domestic violence or, narcissism or whatever it was going back in my videos. For years, I've read from the Bible. So if you're interested to find any of that, go back in time. You can always find them by going back in the years. Like 2016, 2017. Anyway, send the prayers. We all could use a little hug right now. Okay? Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and share if you dare.